Ready? Aloha, everybody. Welcome to the award ceremony for the KIAA 22nd Annual Golf Scholarship Tournament. Mahalo for participating and supporting us. This annual tournament supports students to further their education by providing much needed scholarships. We have two scholarships, the Larry Kono Scholarship and Margaret Pahil Scholarship. Both of these people were past presidents of KIAA. Margaret is a past president and owned Business Services Hawaii. Now, this scholarship in her honor is awarded to a student who is enrolled in an accredited post-secondary institution and demonstrates a desire to work on Hawaii Island after receiving their education. The Larry Kono Scholarship is for a student who desires to work on the island of Hawaii and attends either Hilo or HCC. It is because of you guys, that KIAA is able to offer these scholarships. And we thank you very, very much for your support and generosity of our golf tournament and scholarships. Now, on to what you guys been waiting for, the awards. Now, there was a whole bunch of scores here. We had 43 teams. The first prize was a golf of four at Hapuna Beach Golf Course. Now, this was won by Gary Tavares and Jeff Farias with a net score of 42. Yes, you heard it, 42. Great score, huh? Second place is a round of golf for two at Makani Golf Club. And this was won by Agnes Yamauchi and Wayne Yamauchi with a net score of 45. I'm not going to read all 43 prizes. I'm just going to go through the first five first and then key on the important ones, 5, 10, 15, and 22. The third place, which is 2 auto detailing at Big Island Toyota. This was won by Sean Pahil and Keith Lindsay, and they had a net score of 45. Now, that's the same score that Agnes and Wayne had. However, I went to the tiebreaker rule, which will resort to the first hole who had the better score. Sean and Keith had a par 5. Agnes and Wayne had a birdie 4. So therefore, Agnes and Wayne came in second. In fourth place, again, 2 auto detailing at Big Island Toyota was won by Jasmine Pahil and Ziggy Covea. They had a net score of 47. Fifth place with a net score of 48. Now we had 2 teams that had 48. Rodney Ono, Steve Mura, and Garden and Ann Inaba. But then we resort to the tiebreaker rule. We start from the first hole. Both teams had par on the first hole. On the second hole, Rodney and Steve had a par. Garden and Ann had a bogey. Therefore, by tiebreaker rule, Rodney Ono and Steve Murrah, with a net score of 48, came in 5th, and they have golf for 2 at Mauna Kea Beach Course. Okay, moving on to number 10. Prize number 10, we have 2 100-quart ice coolers made by NICE, N-I-C-E. And it's beautiful coolers with wheels, very heavy. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 teams with a net score of 50. Well, going back to the tiebreaker rule, in 10th place was won by Wana Agasa and Muki Mukai. Wana and Muki. That sounds like a country western kind of duo, you know. Wana and Muki will sing for you. Anyway, well, you ask Muki, he can sing. Now moving on to 15th place. 15th place with 2 58-degree Mizuno S18 wedges. This was donated by Hawaii Sheet Metal. Brian, what a man. The guy, he's real generous. Thank you, Brian. Thank you very much. Now, this was won with a net score of 51.5. And again, we had two teams tied with that. But going with the tiebreaker, the winner of this wedges is James Tyron and Will Lee. James and Will. Sounds like a bank robbing duo. James and Will. Now, and number 22, which is a grand prize because this is our 22nd annual golf tournament. Yes, KIAA has been doing this for 22 years. But this is the first time we did it at Hilo Muni. And I think it was a great course, great tournament, right? I think you guys all agree. Thank you very much. Yay! So anyway, with a score of 51.5, we had two teams again tied with that score. No, I'm sorry, 22. Erase. Let's go back to 54. Net score of 54 in 22nd place. We had three teams tied with 54. The first score of 54.5, they birdied the first hole, so they came in 21st. And the next group, the next person, the next team with the score of 54 is Pocho and Momo. Who is Pocho and Momo? Pocho is Dave DeLuz Jr. and Momo is Jaro Yamamoto for Momotaro. So anyway, Dave, Pocho, and Jaro Momo took home the grand prize, which is two tailor-made drivers. Two tailor-made drivers, again donated by Hawaii Sheet Metal. And, to go through all 43 prizes will take forever. So I'm going to leave it at that. And we'll be contacting the rest of the prize winners to see how you want your prize either delivered or you want to pick up. Now we're going to go to the on the green contest. And we're going to start out with hole number 2. And doing hole number 2 is Claire Ishimoto. Hold on. Now what Kraka is going to do, remember these that you guys signed your name, is she's going to take all the names off because it's perforated. She's going to put it in this bucket, put your names in the bucket, and then she's going to pull the name. We wanted to do this in front of all you folks so that you know it's not fixed or anything. Okay, there were, how many of there?
6. There were 6 names.
Okay, pull a name. And the winner is
Steve Mura.
Hey,
Yay!
Steve! So with that, Steve wins. Woohoo!
Money.
$100 in cash. Thank you, Kraka.
Thank you.
So put that name in here.
Oh.
Steve's name.
Okay.
Yeah,
Steve.
and
Take this out.
take all the names out of that one.
Okay, next person.
So that was hole number 2, Steve Murrah. Next hole would be hole number 8, none other than Junette Nakamura. Yay!
Hey, here we go.
Let me hold that.
Lock a number. Okay, we got 5 names. Should I see who they are? 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, shake it up good.
Okay. The winner is Jim DeMello.
Hey, Jimmy! Jimmy wins another $100. Hey,
All right, Jim. Good
put that
job.
in here. Thank you, Jim. Thank you, June. Coming up on hole number 10 is Alan Onishi. Oh, bucket. Okay. This one, Alan has a lot of work because there's a lot of people on hole number 10. Plenty names on this one. Must have been easy because I was one of them too. Alan's shaking it up good. He's reaching in, and the winner is. And Russell wins $100. Really?
Okay, go drink.
Okay. Woohoo! Okay. And hole number 13 is. Who's doing that? Oh, shoot. Okay, go ahead. Go Menasai. I'm doing hole number 13. And there was a whole bunch of these guys also. 2, 3, 4, 2, 4, 6. There's 10 people on hole number 13. Okay, hole number 13. And the winner is Coach Kalen Miyataki, baseball coach for the University of Hilo, or Hawaii at Hilo. Anyway, Coach. Here you go. Okay. Okay. And coming up. Wait. Brian Yunamoto will do hole number 16. I'll take that. No. Hole number 16. Defective. Tip from the other side. Same thing. Hole number 16 had a whole bunch of people too. And the winner is Brian Yunamoto. Whoa!
How you like that, huh?
Oh. Okay, put your name in here.
Okay, wait.
You put it. Okay. So that's about it for our golf awards. And so I'd like to thank our golf committee, the people you just saw that was here, with Brian Yunamoto, Alan Onishi, Jeanette Nakamura, Claire Simoto. We also have Joni Uemura, but she's gun shy. She said she didn't do her hair, so she didn't want to be seen in public by everybody, and she didn't wear her nice clothes today because she was working. But thank you to the golf committee. And of course, Dave DeLuz, our president for KIAA, and Corey Arguiar, who's the main person who put all this together. He did all the brochures that you guys saw on the golf course, and he's a production engineer that's doing this live shoot right here. Thank you to all our sponsors. What? And thank you to all our donors. What am I going to do with this? Okay. I don't know if you remember, but before you teed off, Corey was taking pictures. And so this is just an example of how this is group number 1. You'll be getting this picture. And so forth, group number 2. Group number 3. Oh, yeah, a lovely mother and son. Yeah. And so forth. But anyway, we'd like to thank all of you guys for making this a successful tournament that we can fund again the educational scholarship for our students of Hilo. Uh, and that's all I have. Does anybody have anything else to say? No? Okay. And we're going to end this with a big mahalo. Thank you. Give yourself a round of applause, everybody. Thank you so much. Aloha.